888-201-6846.
The Agenda with Michael Knight on News Radio 560 KPQ and KPQ.com.
Well, the studio is full. Let's meet our very special guest. Robert Sandidge is here. He's the producer for the Concerts in the Garden. We talk to him every year. The Omni Garden Summer Concert Series is about and upon us. And he brought with us two great friends, Tracy Dry from the Guild Mortgage and Robin Fowler from Jeffrey Daniels and the S and the A and the rest of them over there. Welcome to each and every one of you. Robin, say hello.
Hello.
Tracy, say hello to the afternoon crowd.
Hello.
And Robert, all your friends are listening, so say hello.
How you doing, bud?
How you doing, bud? Let's talk about, let's first of all assume that the audience is all from Mars and they don't know where the Omni Gardens is or what happens up there. Fill them in.
So for the past 4 years, this is our 5th year, we're actually producing concerts up at Omni Gardens in Wenatchee, Washington. That's the little diamond garden up here in Wenatchee. The shows actually are perched over the edge of a steep hill. And so when people are sitting, they're actually looking out over the edge of the mountains and the valley and everything. That's the backdrop.
Infinity.
Yeah, it's like an infinity pool, but infinity stage. And this is our 5th year. We've actually been able to generate $29,500 for the college. We have 3 objectives: raising money for the college for college scholarships, also increasing Midwick tourism for the Wenatchee Valley, and then developing the series into a regional draw that allow us to be able to, again, further increase tourism.
You've been really involved with the scholarship and the endowment thereof, and it's been a project now for a while. Tell us why that was of such importance and interest to you.
Well, I was raised to always give back, so that's something that was important. But more also was I'm a member of the Wenatchee Valley College Foundation Board, and as a board member, you need to be able to give back to what it is that you're doing for the college itself. And so my wife and I, Rio, decided to actually just go ahead and start producing this concert. We had thought about producing the concert, but instead of actually having the money all go to us, we decided to actually develop these 3 objectives. And so that's what we decided to do with the money.
And Tracy, tell us why you're involved with your mortgage company.
Well, we got the opportunity to go last year and to be at the event.
So what did you see?
We went to, you think I would remember the name of the concert. We went twice, actually, and I don't remember the concerts that we went to. Sorry.
They were good ones.
One of them was a tribute.
The Infinity Project.
The Journey Band tribute. There you go.
Yeah, the Journey tribute. And it was a great venue. It was wonderful to see so many people out and so many people enjoying themselves in such a beautiful area, but then to hear more about what they were doing as far as trying to create additional revenue for scholarships for our local community was just a great opportunity to jump in and, like you said, give back. I think as my kids got older and trying to watch all these kids grow up and go off to college and try to figure out how they were going to do so, knowing that there was something here was really kind of nice.
Excellent. And Robin Fowler, you tell us how you got involved, please.
Well, this was my first year actually listening to Robert when he came to JDSA and pitched the opportunity. He was very passionate, and I think that's what really drew me to the cause. His passion, understanding the objectives that him and Rio and really everyone were trying to accomplish. I immediately went back to my desk and listened to all of the different bands that he was bringing in this year, and immediately was just so energized about, the great opportunity that we decided it would be a great time for JDSA Law to go ahead and sponsor this year. So we're all very excited. A number of us are going to all of the different concerts, and we're just so pleased and have been partnering with Robert. It's been a wonderful experience.
Well, Robert, you have convinced them. They are acolytes, and they join you in your effort.
Well, sometimes it takes a few years. I pitched JDSA Law 4 times prior, and this time I came in and I was basically more relaxed. And it's like, if they want to do it, they will. If they don't, And when he didn't call me within a couple of weeks, I knew. Rio goes, "What is that?" And I said, "That's good news."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? You know how to read the room better than I.
Well, I mean, typically he would pop me off an email within a week saying, "Thank you for the presentation. We appreciate everything you're doing." So when it didn't happen within 2 weeks, I knew we were leaning in the right direction.
It's an interesting combination of forces, don't you think? You're a music producer, you're a musician, you're a local factor for the entertainment world, and you're pitching a law firm to help you with your efforts.
That was good.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. And they're exclusive with law firms. So there's no other law firms that can be involved because they are exclusive. They're also one of our top tier sponsors. They're stage sponsors. And Tracy's one of our video sponsors. So we're still going to be able to produce the television shows that we have now on NCW Life and our own YouTube channel. And these two make it possible.
What sort of shows are you doing? I guess you're filming your concerts.
They're actually filmed and mixed down with Jazz Stream Records. You know, Dave Kiefer. He comes in and multi-track records everything.
Dave knows what he's doing.
Yeah. And we mix it down to half-hour shows, and they're aired on NCW Life.
So some of the people that are going to be touring on your stage this summer, who can we look forward to seeing?
Well, the Infinity Project is the first up. They were actually our closers last year. That's the Journey Tribute Band on July 5th.
Tracy likes them.
They were great.
I know
it was
they were.
Amazing.
And then Too Slim and easy for me to say, Too Slim and the Tail Draggers will be coming back on July 12th. And then we have the Wenatchee Big Band. They play every year because they're the local big band, and they only perform like maybe 3 times a year in the area, so it's an easy sell for them, and people really love them. And then we're bringing back Peter Rivera, who is the original lead vocalist and drummer from Rare Earth. You know?
Oh, I do know that.
Yeah,
he was a great singing drummer.
Yeah, still is.
I'm sure he is.
The man's got his pipes. And then we have a new act coming in this year. It's called The Invisible Touch. And
put my faith in the dollar bill. The dollar bill let me down.
That was off the live album.
I knew there was a line in there somewhere that was stuck in my head. I finally got it out.
That was off the live album. I remember that. Rare Earth.
Is he still singing and drumming?
Yeah. Oh. He's the lead vocalist and drummer.
Excellent.
He's got great pipes. But closing the show is Invisible Touch, and they are the nation's hottest Genesis and Phil Collins tribute band, and it is going to be a phenomenal show. That's
a tough band to mimic.
Yeah, a lot of prog, as well as they have great pop hits as well. So, and they play in all the hits.
And what's the name of that one?
Invisible Touch.
Oh, of course, named after that song by Phil Collins.
Yeah, cover the album. Yeah. So, and that's August 2nd. They're all Thursday shows, the 5th, the 12th, July 5th, the 12th, July the 19th, the 26th, and then August 2nd. And the shows start at 6 o'clock. They end about 8:15 in time to get home, We have free shuttle available still, just like we did last year.
Well, how does that work with the parking? Yes, please tell.
Well, parking's tough up there. So what we did is we actually hire Wenatchee Valley Shuttle to actually pick everybody up down by GS Center Road, where the post office delivery area is, the main central area, and Weinstein, there's a long road there. They parallel park. The shuttle picks them up, takes them up to the front gate, right at the ticket location, drops them off. At the end of the show, they get in and they head back down to their cars, and they never have to worry about parking.
One thing you talked about you were very proud of last year was the food. It's not that I don't like music, but I do like a few meals during the day.
Taste Buds does a really nice job of catering. So she brings everything up ready to serve. And, of course, Horan Estates Winery has served our wines, and Icicle Brewery is our brewery. And then Weinstein serves the water and Pepsi and that kind, or not Pepsi, water, Pepsi, and, Gatorade type of products as well.
One of the things that we have to keep in mind is that people travel from around the surrounding counties to enjoy your shows. And that brings in something that we love in this town, the tourists.
Yep. And so
tell us how that works.
Well, we advertise outside of a 50-mile radius, which that's part of the objectives with television as well as social media and radio outside the area. We haven't done billboards yet. We hope to sometime soon. But we have established the RLS Productions discount rate at the Marriott Spring Hill Suites, and that's nearly half off the regular rate. So you can stay at a suite and pay a little over $1, That's $100. and actually stay there. So
tell us how that works. How do you take part in the discount?
You just call them up direct, Marriott Spring Hill Suites direct here in Wenatchee, and just tell them what the RLS Productions rate. If they have the rate available, they'll give it to you, and you just come down, and they have great breakfast in the morning, and usually they have a little snack in the evening, and it's really close to the venue as well. Easy to get off of Wenatchee Avenue. It's an easy location to get off on Wenatchee Avenue. Did I say that?
You said it.
It's easy to get off of Wenatchee Avenue at rush hour traffic because there's a light right there. You don't have to go across, lanes or anything.
You get trapped there at a burger place. You never make a right-hand turn in your lifetime.
No, yeah.
In afternoon traffic. How many years have you been doing this, Robert Sandidge?
Oh, I started performing at 16 back in the 70s. Started touring in 79 with as a hired gun, various acts, and started producing in 1993.
Now, the producer, you think that's the guy that wears the suit and never gets dirty, but that's not the way it is it?
I set up the stage, help set up stage and trusses, and I don't mind getting my hands dirty.
And how many are seated at the Omega Garden venue?
The maximum that we're allowed to get in there is 350, but we're going with a different design layout that's actually going to cut that back because we're going to do things, have everything be a lot more comfortable. So we're actually investing in our own tables this year, and going with a little bit more of a spread on it. And so there's probably going to be about 275 available at each show, which is not many.
That's not a lot. No, it's not.
Yeah.
What's the advantage to that is the setting, correct?
We want everybody to be comfortable. It's not about maximizing, putting as many sardines as you can in the can. It's about comfort and quality. The presentation is phenomenal. We have a line array system for the sound system. True Tone Audio comes in from out of Bellingham and sets up just a state-of-the-art sound system. Again, we're shooting everything multi camera angles, and I think there's a total of 5 different camera angles for television.
Wow.
And then, of course, Dave is recording everything live so we can later mix it down for these TV shows.
When you saw the show last year, were you the first time in the Omega Gardens?
Not the first time in Omega Gardens, but
No.
the first time at the concert in the gardens.
And just give me your impression, having been that first-time person.
Of the concert?
Of the experience.
It was beautiful. I mean, there's no other place you can go where you're outside and you're just in this beautiful green area. The sun's beating down on you. The music, the sound is phenomenal. You're probably hanging out with at least 100 people, out of 275, right?
Yeah.
It was wonderful. Nice glass of wine, And it was a great way to end my work week.
Exactly.
I'm thinking I'm taking Friday off. This feels like it's a weekend. Yeah.
That sounds great. We're talking with Robert Sandidge and also Tracy Dry and Robin Fowler. They're supporters and sponsors of the efforts of RLS Productions. The concerts in the gardens are starting, and the first one is when?
July 5th.
July 5th. We'll be right back to finish this concert and learn a few more details about Robert's work right after these words.
You're listening to The Agenda on News Radio 560 KPQ and KPQ.com.
It's paving season, and this Saturday, June 2nd, the James G. Murphy Auction Company presents a spectacular public auction in Kenmore. This auction features an excellent assortment of paving equipment from Lakeside Industries. On the block, we've got 4 pavers, including a 2004 CAT AP655C, 2 Ingersoll Rand PF4410s, and a PF161. There's also CAT, Dynapack, and Ingersoll Rand rollers, a CAT 140G grader, a 980C, a 966G, a 966D, and 2 980G wheel loaders. And that's not all. We've got 9 excavators, dozers, backhoes, skid steers, sweepers, dump trucks, boom trucks, pup trailers, man lifts, compressors, contractors' tools, and over 200 vehicles. Online and advanced bidding available. Preview is Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at our location on 68th Avenue Northeast in Kenmore. For more information, go to murphyauction.com. Again, that's murphyauction.com.
With change comes challenges and opportunity. This is Rick Phillips with Chapel of the Valley, formerly Telford's. In case you haven't heard, the leased property on Grant Road was sold. Chapel of the Valley is now temporarily located at 302 9th Street in Wenatchee. We are still here in the Wenatchee Valley to serve you. All pre-arrangements on file can remain. Also, be aware that solicitations and ads from other funeral homes and cremation societies can be misleading. We appreciate your understanding through this transition. Call Chapel of the Valley at 884-3561.
The backyard's looking great, Rob.
Thanks, man. I was planning on adding a deck, too. Know any good contractors?
Why don't you just ask Home Advisor?
Home what?
HomeAdvisor.com. You just tell them about your project, and they match you with local pros that can do the job.
Nice. Now, how much does it cost?
Oh, Home Advisor's totally free to use. Plus, you can read customer reviews, check pricing, and book appointments for free.
What's the website again?
HomeAdvisor.com. Or just download the free Home Advisor app.
Home Advisor. If you are behind on your bills, then this message is for you. How would you like to have a large portion of your credit card debt or medical bills forgiven? National Credit Card Relief would like to give you free information on a proven debt forgiveness program. It's not bankruptcy. It's not consolidation. This special program actually wipes clean the portion of your debt that is forgiven. Call for your free forgiveness information now. 800-291-6670. That's 800-291-6670. Don't wait. Call 800-291-6670. Not available in North Dakota.
The Agenda with Michael Knight on News Radio 560 KPQ and KPQ.com.
The Omi Concerts in the Garden are coming around for yet another summer. You want tickets? That would be at rlstickets.com. And then our guests today are Robert Sandidge, the producer of the concerts, and two of his closest associates through the day, Tracy Dry and Robin Fowler, Robin from JDSA, and Tracy Dry from Guild Mortgage. So thank you all for being here today. For the folks who just tuned in, let's get them tickets to the show. How do we proceed?
You just go to rlstickets.com and charge online there. There's actually 3 shows that are almost sold out. So the reserve seating is down to just a handful on 3 of the shows. And we have probably maybe 20 tickets left on 3 of them as well as far as general admission. The rest of them, the other 2 do have some breathing room, but it's moving a lot faster this year because of the momentum that's actually occurring behind the Concerts in the Garden series.
And the decision you make today is going to govern how much fun you have this summer, so you better get acting.
Get on it.
Get on it right now. And let's say someone is listening right now in OMAC or beyond. How do they take advantage of the discount? They
will just go to rlstickets.com, and then as far as the hotel discount, they just contact Marriott. I should have brought the phone number. The Marriott Spring Hill Suites here in Wenatchee.
They can find it.
Yeah, and then you have to ask for the RLS Productions discount rate, and it's nearly half off of what their rack rate is. So I think it's like $125 plus tax when they're normally $240, and you're staying at a suite, folks, where they have pool and there's a phenomenal breakfast. It's not the pancakes and
waffles.
Yeah.
Movetta.
Yeah, there's actually a nice breakfast and
excellent, very
relaxing rooms.
Robin and Tracy, I'll call upon you one more time. Just talk about the experience in terms of what it's like to see a show there, because only 200 or 300 seats, it's a rare experience. And I bet there's a lot of people who have lived there their entire life and haven't taken part in those summer concerts. What did you see when you sat down to enjoy the show?
Well, if you've never been to Omi Gardens, you need to go. And if you want something to remember, I would go to the concert. It'll be a memory.
That's Tracy Dry. Robin Fowler from JDSA.
Well, this is my first year going to the concerts.
First things are good. I like the first. It's going to be my first year, too.
I get to go to the first concert of the series, so I'm very excited about that. I've been to Omi Gardens a number of times. The setting is incredible. I'm looking forward to listening to the great music, spending some time with some coworkers and friends, having a nice glass of wine, and just really, kind of just partaking in everything that the Concert in the Garden series is offering.
Part of it is the summer fun, part of it is show business, but part of it is an investment in the community in terms of the endowment that you're doing at Wenatchee Valley College. One more time on that one.
So we are giving at least 25% of our net ticket sales to the Wenatchee Valley College, and so far we've actually, over the past 4 years, given them $29,500. We need $35,000 to endow the scholarship. We have $19,500 in that endowment account, and we've already given out $10,000 to annual scholarships. Thanks to Harana Estates and the Names Foundation and San Ray Orchards that added additional money even above and beyond their sponsorship at the end of the year. And those scholarships are actually $1,000 each. So
this is the year you endow the whole thing. I can see it already.
I don't know if it'll be this year or next year, but it'll be pretty close.
That's Robert Sandidge. He's producer for Concerts in the Garden, the Omi Garden Summer Concert Series. We'll talk more about this later as we get closer to it.